everybody, this is Darjeeling from Are You Gaming with...
Vlog from Are You Gaming as well.
Welcome to the second Otome game we're going to be playing, called Nameless.
First one was about pigeons.
This one's more serious.
I'm not going to be serious at all.
Anyway, this game was made by... Cheritz?
And we got a key from Cheritz.
Thank you.
To play said game. This game is called Nameless. It's got a little...
Nameless, some subtitle.
Something you must remember. Or something crazy like that.
Oh well, let's go ahead.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I gotta talk more.
Maybe.
Oh wait, I love talking more.
First doll.
Oh god.
I didn't have a doll.
Apparently you're a doll.
Okay, well let me... There we go. I'm a doll.
Darjeeling's a doll. Select a piece.
Select a piece.
Oh, okay. So I guess each piece represents... Apparently you can only select those. No, I think if you click one, you're clicking all three of them.
Tell me your name.
Well, I'm guessing Darjeeling is not only the name of your doll.
We'll just go with that.
I'm really confused. The prologue. I can't hear anything. She's got the headphones, so I have no idea what's going on.
Just music. Blinding white light fills my sight.
That rhymed.
My arms and legs feel lighter, and soon I feel my body hover. Where am I? Maybe in a dream? I gather the strength to walk forward despite my feet barely touching the ground. No matter how far I go, white space continues without end. I open my eyes but can't see or hear anything. I stop and look around. This place, so pure and clean, but for some reason I feel sad. I have yellow eyes. This place, surrounded by glimmering light white as snow, is breathtakingly beautiful. But such extreme beauty can only belong in another world. I see something blurred far away. I couldn't see properly because of the glaring light coming at me from all directions. All I could make out was a tall person and another slightly shorter. Two people? I'm gonna guess it's a guy.
I don't know which voice to go with. Are you really okay with that? Yes. Do you believe?
Who are they? What are they talking about?
I do not know. Your answer does not match your actions. Alright. This is what suits you right now. Do as you please, except remember that you are responsible for the consequences of your choice. Do not forget that everything was done solely by your own will. I understand. Now then, take this. I don't know what kind of voice. I need to see the characters.
The tall man hands over something. And the man who took it looked down for a while and slowly turned to my side. His lips seemed to move a little. What? He seems to be talking to me. Let's go a little closer. Suddenly, fierce wind started to rip through. The wind seemed to whirl me out of this place. Hold on, not yet. Wait, I haven't.
Pigeons! Oh.
Along the wind, a myriad of feathers flew around and blocked my sight. I parted through the wind blowing towards me and made my way to him with all the strength I had. The moment I thought I finally reached him, I fell into a bottomless pit along with countless feathers. I was woken up by the noisy alarm clock. Is it morning? But I think I was dreaming about something until now. I keep tracing my memory, but still fuzzy from sleep, I cannot remember. I don't dream often, so the feeling after having one feels strange. The most recent dream was... Right, it was then. It was when Grandpa died about 3 years ago from now. He's nodding.
Very somber, and she's like giggling.
I'm sorry. The day I fell asleep, tired from remembering my grandpa who was no longer by my side, I had a dream about waking up to a peaceful morning with him. in my dream, I saw him smiling and waking me up as always, telling me,
You'll be late if you don't get up now.
You make fun of me and then you do that. And the next morning, when I realized that his smile was all just a dream...
I had to do an old man, I'm sorry.
Oh no, this won't do. Let's just think happy thoughts in the morning. Anyways, it's definitely been a long time since I had a dream. I drew the curtains as soon as I got out of bed. The window was slightly wet from the rain last night, but as a result, the sky is incredibly clear. Wow, the weather is so good today. Grandpa, isn't it perfect to hang out the laundry? I don't know how to do that. I stare at the small framed picture on the desk. This house used to be the place where two people, my grandpa and I, used to live. He took care of me instead of my parents, who went abroad for research. I listened to him more after I grew up because I'd lived with him since I was little. Most pictures are of Grandpa and I. Grandpa's smile was in all the pictures pinned at the board above the desk. I cannot even begin to describe the amount of shock I received when he passed away from a chronic illness. Days passed by with me constantly passing out from crying so hard. Unable to bear seeing me like this, my parents suggested that I move to the States with them. But I shook my head. I didn't want to be a burden to their research, but more importantly, I couldn't leave this house. This house itself was full of memories I had with Grandpa. She's
I'm not doing a woman's voice. You have to change your voice too, because this is Mom.
This is Mum. She's being stubborn. It's serious, honey. She's stubborn like her grandfather. She won't budge.
Oh, God. Are you sure you'll be all right? Please don't be like that. You don't have to worry about our work.
Oh.
I think you're dumb.
No, it's really fine. All my friends are here. I want to graduate in Korea.
If you say so. All right.
As they commonly say, no parents can persuade a child otherwise. I saw them off and their disappointed smiles, and I became alone in this house. The house is a bit too big to live in by myself. I slowly looked around the living room. Grandpa, it's already been over a year. Time flies by really fast, doesn't it? Around the house, there are still many traces of him other than the pictures. I'm living to the fullest just by myself, so don't worry. At first, I wasn't used to being alone, so every night I blankly stared inside the empty house. And every time, it just made me feel more and more lonely. But now everything is alright. Because I have those kids.
I'm guessing she means those dolls. Are all the characters dolls?
I see the desk muddled with diaries and pens.
Oh, this is...
And on the shelf next to it were my most cherished treasures. They are the joys of my life and my precious friends who gave me back my smile.
Oh. It's all the guys.
Hey, everyone. Had a good night's sleep? Mom's right. I really am a carbon copy of Grandpa. He really loved books, and it was his hobby to collect antique books. So the house always smelled of all kinds of books. And in my case, it was my hobby to collect dolls.
Croby Doll.
Croby Doll is the company that produced these dolls. I call it the company that gives dolls souls. The first day I got to know about Croby Doll through the internet, I had this intense feeling. After that day, I started collecting the allowance my parents sent me. And finally one day, as I desperately hoped for, I got my first doll. He died after I bought my first doll, and that's when I devoted myself more to collecting dolls. Collecting dolls became more important to my life because I was left alone in this huge empty house. I ended up getting 4 more dolls, and now I have 5 in total. They were quite expensive to buy for the average student, so I had to cut back on other expenses. See the doll with silver hair, blonde hair, red hair, brown hair, or black hair. Wait.
Yeah, apparently you're going to look more closely at one of the dolls you're about to pick. So
that one's the silver hair.
Yeah.
The blonde.
Yeah. Red.
I'm guessing this is the redhead.
No, red's there. Brown's right there.
Oh, that's
and
brown?
black's down here in the... He's the sad-looking one.
He's the sad-looking one. Gosh, I don't know. He's the sad-looking one.
The black-haired one's the sad-looking one. The red-haired one is the happier, and then there's the... Oh, okay.
I see the tallest doll among the 5. The tall, black-haired doll with a slender body and a model-like feel is Yuri. Unlike the existing dolls in Kroby Doll's adult line, he seems realistic and looks like a mature adult male. The number of visitors still explodes when I post pictures of you on the blog. It was Yuri who saved my blog from wasting away to rot. I receive a lot of comments when I upload pictures of him. Whatever, I think like that too. What? Did I miss something?
No.
Okay. His broad shoulders and beautiful figure oozes sexiness. Okay. It's as if he's telling us with his body, I am cool. I doubt more explanation is needed.
You might actually look at all of them. Yeah, you're going to look at all of them. There we go.
Look at this little guy. Good morning. You are cute as usual. The doll with its tiny, delicate face and bashfully gathered hands is Yonho. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Kroby Doll's prototype. The day I met him, I was surfing the internet as usual after coming home. But when I saw Yonho being sold in an auction for a ridiculous price and, without hesitating, I clicked the bidding button. But then I said when? Whatever. Sorry. Later, when I opened the delivered box containing Yonho, I unconsciously screamed out of happiness. What kind of person was the owner selling such a pretty doll at such a cheap price? Yonho seems like he will never betray me, even if I love him unconditionally. Okay. And that is probably the biggest reason why I bought him.
Yay! Starting to get their feeling. Oh.
Hello, warrior. Earth is safe today, all because of you.
He looks like he's the punker, because he's got spikes on his shoulder.
I'm in the hair of a red-haired doll. Meeting Red was special. People were a bit surprised when Kroby Doll announced the action hero-type doll Red in their new release conference. Kroby Doll has always been known for their charming and mature male dolls. Amongst all the worry, Kroby Doll recruited testers for Red, and luckily I was selected. When my name was announced, I couldn't believe my ears. But unfortunately, after the conference, Red was not officially released. They only chose one tester to give this doll for free, and that was me. It's still a shame that they did not release the doll afterwards. It would have been nice for him to have gained popularity and be officially released, but as a result, I was the only person in the world who owned Red. But I can't help but feel gloomy every time I look at him. Okay.
That's weird. He's the only one.
Hi, young master. This doll, standing here flaunting his long, shiny silver hair, is Lance, the first doll I ever bought. Lance is the one doll that always stood by me when Grandpa was alive.
That wasn't a whole lot.
Explains a lot.
Which one haven't we? Okay.
This guy. Look at the weather today. It makes me feel better just by looking. I feel like I'm looking at you. I raise the brunette doll's hand and wave. There is a lot of backstory behind how I was able to get Tay. When Kroby Doll first released Tay, his popularity was beyond imagination. Being limited edition, along with having a dandy and handsome face, brought out an explosive response from the fans, and as a result, I failed to purchase it. I could only get him used because he was limited edition, but I am fine with it. Okay.
There you go. Now you can stop looking, apparently.
Money was a bit tight from the expense, but I have zero regrets. Anyway, the new shoes should arrive today. To whom should I put them on first?
Uh-oh.
I straighten myself and stretch. The 5 dolls watch in silence. Although they are lifeless dolls, it has become a habit to talk to them like this. Darn, I'll be late. I have to get ready. The clock was heading towards 8. I picked up my uniform sprawled on the floor and was heading out the door when I suddenly halted. I hurried back to my room and said goodbye to the dolls. Watch the house, everyone. I'll be back. They said nothing in return, but I said bye as if they were real people. Made it. I was able to make it on time after catching the late bus. I was in ruins after surviving the crowded bus, but all that matters is that I wasn't late. I'm really going to wake up early starting from tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll die like this.
Her name is Die too.
Yes.
Ironic.
I pledge this every day, but I've never actually done it.
I don't know if this is male or female,
I
so...
don't either.
Oh, did the UFO rise from the west today? Fix your hair. Although, it is really a talent having your hair stick up like that in different directions every morning.
Watch this be like a really tiny
I
female
really-
and I will die
I really
laughing. Huh? Oh. Hi. Good morning. I sit on my desk pressing my stuck-up hair back to my head. She approaches
Oh, good.
the seat
This is
next to
perfect!
me.
I'll do girls' voice.
The way she sweeps her shiny, voluptuous curls, or the way she drops her eyes reek of elegance. This is great. This is like a snobby girl, and you just gave her like the voice of a garbage man.
Well, you know what? I didn't, like I said, I didn't know this was
All you have to see is her fearless voice and confident moves to notice her self-assured personality.
Good morning to you, too. Apparently, my name is Soy. I'm beautiful. What do you do every night that makes you barely come here on time? Do you have like a secret boyfriend or something?
Oh, good. It's.
I'm gonna be Valley
LSP.
Girl. I'm straight up Valley Girl.
Ha ha ha.
Oh god, I am LSP.
Well, I do have doll boyfriends. Last night, I was so absorbed with taking pictures of the dolls that I went to bed at dawn.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a male. Hey,
I hear another
I
voice
really
behind
hope
me.
that's a guy.
Oh, it is.
Thank you.
I turn around. Oh,
No,
no,
it's a girl. God damn it! This is probably an all-girls school, isn't it? I'm starting to looking at the desks. I'm starting to realize that this might be an all-girls school. So now I got Valley Girl and Tomboy. So
I turn around to see a girl with short, boyish hair right behind my back.
Jesus.
Girls in the class stirred as they saw her standing slanted with her hands in her pockets.
I'm guessing that means that people like her.
Hi, Shinbi. Soy, Shinbi, and I are called the trio in this class.
Oh,
And what an interesting trio we are, Soy, Shinbi, and Dai.
That's right.
Soy and Shinbi were childhood friends since they were little, and I became friends with them after I entered this academy. I never thought I'd be friends with them at first because of their gorgeous and showy looks. Yeah, at first.
So, what do you think? This
What?
is terrible.
Sorry, I missed it. Say that again?
Hey, I was talking here. Are you staring at nothing again? Anyways, about this here. Which design looks better to you?
Soy handed me a magazine.
Hot. Well, that's what it says on it.
Top 5 cute dresses in trend for girls.
Oh, God.
The gorgeous model posing in a pretty dress looks familiar. The name of the model written in the bottom left of the page looks familiar too. Shinbi. Ever since Shinbi was street cast, she has often missed classes for modeling work. Soy tells me she has a lot of fans and is quite popular nowadays, but Shinbi herself doesn't seem to be into those things.
Anyway, Simbi, you're always on the magazines nowadays. Isn't it hard? A bit. It's okay, though. You have it tough. You should have said no like I did. I'm the pretty.
Soy was besides Shinbi when she was cast, and Soy was offered too, but refused right at the spot. If you model, won't you be able to meet cute male models? I asked her why later on, and she replied like this.
I can't do tisking. Just tisk. You have a long way to go, my friend. Modeling isn't it. I can be satisfied with just looking. I want something on a higher level. Yes, I'd rather be a designer who can touch the models as much as she wants.
Okay.
She's disturbing.
After that, I didn't listen carefully.
I want to touch them. God, it's so bright. I was wondering why today was so quiet.
She is like LSP, isn't she?
Oh my god.
She turned
Don't
her
touch
head.
me, Brad!
She turned her head towards the flashlight. Wait, there's a flashlight? Where did the flashlight come from?
Countless what?
Countless phones were flashing through the windows on the
must be
hallway.
because of Shinbi.
It's a sight that has become common due to Shinbi's rising popularity. Everyone seems to have waited for this moment.
They're more desperate because Shinbi missed classes a lot last week. Even I was just barely said hi at the cafeteria last week. Hey, why did you come to school that day if you weren't going to come to class? To buy milk. I can't remember. Well, you know what? She looks like a dude, so. I like the face that she made.
There's only... Oh.
There's one that's sold that's only sold here. Yeah, I like the face. Right. Oh yeah, speaking of the cafeteria, I almost had a heart attack this morning.
A heart attack? Why?
So weird. Okay, listen. We were heading to the cafeteria because Shimmy said she wanted strawberry milk.
Unfortunately, we're probably gonna have to pause it there.
But it's strawberry milk! How dare you interrupt me? I am fantastic. What time is it? How long have we been recording?
21 minutes.
Oh my god!
Okay.
We better call it there!
We're gonna call it here. We're gonna continue in the next video. Thank you for watching. Hope we're having fun listening to vlogs.
Everybody knows my name is Chris, okay?
To vlogs, LSP voice. Anyway.
Oh my god! Remember to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, guys!
And also, if any of the guys you saw, since I think they're the guys we're gonna be dating, if any of them you saw you liked, let me know. Because I'm gonna have a hard time making a choice.
The pretty guys! They're all pretty in some way. I can't do voices well, so yay!
Bye!
Bye! What's that? You like that? You want more? Click in the upper left to subscribe and check out Killing Floor. Okay. Also, check us out on Google Plus and Twitter for all the new updates for the channel, and then check out Rogue Shooter. There we go. Kick him. Kick him to death. I just kicked a robot to death, everybody.